The four characters travel to Shi-No-Numa to retrieve Richtofen's journal. When you spawn in, you are greeted to the hanging corpse of Peter McCain, as well as maggot-infested floors. This environment is terrifying, watching zombies crawl up from the waters, as well as, like I said, the maggot-infested floors. With maps such as Verrucht and Derice, all doors kind of lead to the same point. However, with Shi-No-Numa, each door leads to a different area, given these areas are very small. There is no one door that you should or shouldn't open first, as all the perk machines spawn in randomly once you open the door. I always tend to get jugged last, of course. Doing this kept the player on their toes, always looking for the perk machine that they wanted. Say you wanted speed, you would open up all the doors to find it, unless you got lucky and say it was the first one. In World at War, this map had a cap of 24 zombies at once. With the Wunderwaffe, which this map was the first to bring in, it was extremely easy to get to high rounds. You had to shoot the Wunderwaffe, and the round was pretty much over. Now, however, this is a difficult map with a muddy environment, hard to traverse, as well as no pack-a-punch. In Zombie Chronicles, a Wonder Fizz machine was added, as well as a few Gobblegun machines. For anyone wondering, stamina up does not work in the water. This map introduced the zip lines, say you need a quick escape. However, they are not too necessary for getting around, seeing as the map is small already. Another thing that this map introduced was the Hellhounds. The first time you saw the fog surround you and heard the line, "Fetch me their souls," or at least for me, it was still one of the most terrifying things I've heard in all of zombies. This map made you feel isolated from the rest of the world, and it created a challenging experience as well as a fear. Playing this map was difficult. You had no pack-a-punch, seeing as it hadn't been introduced at the time. You had limited weapons, even though you could hit blocks for some better ones. It was still such a difficult map. Traversing the water did not help with this at all, and there's only one spot that I even attempt to train in, and even this is not very good. There are a couple spots that you could technically camp in. I don't really do that either. I prefer to move around. But this map will always keep me on my toes. It's one of the most nostalgic to me because of this and just how much fun I had playing it. I feel that this map is one of the most underrated maps, as it is the third map and it did not have very much at the time. But for what it had, it was amazing. The environment is still one of the best to date, and this map will always just never fail to amuse me. I feel as though I can't talk about this map without talking about the Flogger. The Flogger may not be the best trap, it is definitely the most unique and just the coolest overall. It's the most fun to use. Watching zombies get just smashed by that thing, and especially since it's right next to the only area that I find viable to train, it makes it worth it. However, if you get caught in this, it is an instant down, and so I would be careful when using it. But this is why I love Shi-No-Numa so much. It's such a fun map. It's such a terrifying map. It will always just make my skin crawl. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It means a lot. These take forever to make. Thank you for watching, and bye.